Hey guys, welcome back to the news. In a recent development, a Yoruba nation agitator, Oluyomi Koki, has warned the British government against its purported agenda to keep Nigeria as a united country for the next 50 years. Koki is spokesperson for a self-determination activist known for his advocacy for an independent Yoruba nation. Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, at the weekend, said this in audio clips shared with news reporters. Now, according to him, the British government has resolved to keep Nigerians until 2075, despite growing calls for several movements to break the West African country. Now he maintained that millions of people are at risk of losing their lives if Nigeria is forced to remain united until 2075. He therefore urged international communities and the newly elected United States President, Donald Trump, to prevail on British government to allow Nigeria to break into separate countries. Now, he noted that at this point, the UK government should intervene in this call, that Nigeria cannot remain united, that if Nigeria remains united, there would be a lot of crisis. And this crisis might lead to anarchy and also lead to the death of millions of people that will get caught up because of the British policies and agendas in Nigeria. So they pleaded with the new president of the United States of America, Donald Trump, to call the attention of the British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, to pull together a little bit the agenda to continue to foster Nigeria on the millions of Yoruba people and Biafra and Ariwa and the Ijaw that are calling for their countries out of Nigeria as quickly as possible, and as against the agenda that Nigeria will be a better place by 2075. That means there would be a war in Nigeria. Last month, Koki's principal, Sunday Igboho, announced that he submitted a petition to the UK Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, to consider the secessionist movement in Nigeria. It was learned that the Yoruba Nation advocate submitted this petition on behalf of Professor Adebanji Akintoye, the leader of the Yoruba Nation movement, and Sunday Igboho, accompanied by others, including the diaspora youth leader, Prophet Olugu Oluwa, and the Vice President Ifeladun Akpapo, and others, the General Secretary of the Yoruba World Media, and other persons in the movement. So, my country people, it's happening. Now, the British, according to them, the British agenda is to keep Nigeria together as one. And this will cause a lot of troubles. This will cause a lot of crisis. It will lead to war, which will result in the death of millions of persons. Now, this is coming from a Yoruba nation agitator who have made this statement. I know for sure it might not be our generation, but this conception called Nigeria will end one day. Let everyone go their separate ways. No country on earth that some indigenes are planning to destroy by all means, while some are trying to pull it up, will ever survive. We are already divided, and growth is almost impossible. All what this nonsense government are doing cannot make this country grow. They are only wasting every good citizens of this country's time. We need to divide everything. Let everybody go and survive on their own. Please, let's forget one Nigeria and divide it. One Nigeria cannot favor us. It has not favored us. The Great Britain carved an area out of West Africa containing hundreds of different groups and unified it, calling it Nigeria. They really dealt with Nigeria by keeping them together. Now, Nigeria, we all know, is due for division. They should end Nigeria to save lives. Trust Yorubas at your own risk. One thing Nigeria has as one is criminal leading every region, as governors, council chairmen, assembly members, and all of that. one Nigeria on paper, but in the minds of the Nigerian leaders, we are not one. So let us stop pretending. Ending one Nigeria is a task that must be accomplished. Nigeria as a one nation has expired since years back. I don't know why they are forcing us to be one. The real mission of Tinubu and Co. We are eager to see the Ariwa independent nation. It had cost Biafrans 3 million souls before, during the post-civil war. No region will pay this price and still utter one Nigeria to protect British interests. Let's ignore the UK and focus on ourselves. We can organize ourselves. The problem now is rigging of election. Let's come together and stop this satanic trap first. The North will respond to you people after they finish their recruitment in Sokoto. Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. Now, is it possible that this country would be divided? We don't know, but we've been hearing one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria for quite a long time. But I can tell you, amidst this one Nigeria saga, so many people are divided amongst themselves. And you will see this division during elections. It is very obvious that the division is quite visible during elections, when different tribes will come out and say, no, this particular tribe should not rule. No, it is not the turn of this tribe, it is the turn of this tribe. No, don't vote this tribe, vote this tribe, because he is our brother, because he is our sister. Nigerians are divided amongst themselves. And the thing is, our politicians are even making things worse. They tend to turn people's head. They tend to turn two ethnic groups against each other because of political gains, because of selfish interests. Now, people have been clamoring. Everybody should go their separate ways. Perhaps this country would be better if everybody goes their separate ways. The Biafra, they are agitating for the Biafra nation. The Oduduwa, they are calling out for Oduduwa nation. The Ariwa, they are also calling out for the Ariwa nation. So each groups are saying no, they want to break out from this one Nigeria because it is not working. So I feel there is a need to call for a referendum, to conduct a peaceful referendum so that we can solve all these questions once and for all. It's better for everybody. They should conduct a peaceful referendum so that everybody can come together and decide what they want for themselves, if only the federal government would listen. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this.